What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Brian, and welcome to the Lost Lands Content Preparation Guide. This video is going to be good for anybody that's interested in documenting their experience at a music festival, more specifically Lost Lands. It's coming up really fast, and I know some of you guys are very interested in maybe doing your own vlog, your own recap, highlight reel, whatever it is. Hopefully this video finds you and helps you when it comes to kind of figuring out maybe elements that you need to incorporate into your video. How to think about capturing it, how to go about the process of filming. So this video is basically just going over some of the process and things to look out for when you are trying to document your experience at these music festivals. So let's get into this. This is the Lost Lands Content Preparation Guide. So the first step you're gonna wanna take is imagining your video. So think about how you want this video to look, how do you want it to feel, how do you want it to sound, what kind of emotions do you want to get out of this video? And also think about the purpose of this video. So is it a vlog to kind of just share with your friends and family? Do you want to post this on YouTube so the world can see and other festival goers can enjoy? Are you trying to do this to kind of show people what this festival could be like? Those are all things to consider when you're filming. Again, consider the story you want to tell, the pacing of this video. So do you want it to be fast, action-packed, quick shots here and there? Do you want it slower, kind of building up, some highs here and there? Think about the song that you want to play. If you're gonna have multiple songs, maybe 15 seconds of each song throughout this video. Another one is gonna be the orientation of the video. Are you gonna have your video in portrait mode or landscape mode, sideways? That can also kind of affect how you're gonna be filming throughout the weekend. Another thing to consider is the length of your video. So if you're trying to do more short form content, or if you're trying to do 10, 20 minute video or an hour-long video, that's something to also consider. And then again, just think about the elements that you want in your video. So people, crowd shots, all that stuff. Let's get into this next part, which is gonna be festival content. What type of video are you gonna be shooting? Are you gonna be doing more short form content, which is TikToks, Instagram Reels, stuff for Twitter? This would probably include, just funny clips of people dancing, maybe a really cool drop, an artist or someone in the crowd doing something really stupid, or a reaction, that type of stuff. Are you gonna be doing a highlight reel, kind of really quick, this was the video, this was our weekend, this is what it was like in 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Or are you going to be doing a vlog, which is going to be more long form content? So think easily 10 minutes plus, whether you decide to do it vlogumentary style, which is full hour long or whatever, just the extended version of it, documenting everything. I have 2 of those. That's how I started on YouTube. I did Lost Lands vlogumentaries for the first 2 years. If you want to go back and watch those, they're honestly kind of cool. Just play it while you're packing and getting ready for the festival. Some stuff cut, but I documented everything from the journey, the packing, just funny moments. Everything is into that. It's a cool movie, if you will. Or are you just gonna do a vlog series, if you will? So daily recaps. So day 1 vlog, day 2 vlog, day 3 vlog, and so forth. You get it. Those are things to consider. What type of content? So how you want this video to be? What is it? The next thing is gonna be platforms. So platforms is pretty important sometimes. So think about the platform you're gonna be posting this to. So is it gonna be targeted more specifically for YouTube, for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? Because a lot of that can affect the orientation, again, how you're gonna film this video, and also the length of the video. This video in particular, I'm gonna be kind of going from a perspective of vlogging and creating content for YouTube, with probably Instagram and Facebook as a little side thing. But yes, just keep that in mind. So some of these references I might have are gonna be related to filming a normal vlog. So for my case, I'm gonna be doing a vlog series, so daily vlogs. So I'll probably do day 1 and 2 together in one episode, if we do it that, episodic. So then I'll start with Friday, the Friday vlog, the Saturday vlog, the Sunday, and probably Monday vlog, which is just gonna include my traveling back. And that's probably how I'm gonna do my Lost Lands content plan for the vlogs. And again, I'm focusing primarily on YouTube for content. So mainly YouTube, and then Instagram clips in the background, along with Facebook, because Facebook actually really helps with growing on YouTube and Instagram. It's just an easy way to kind of get content going and introduce yourself to more people. That's a whole different story though when it comes to optimization and stuff. So don't worry about that. The other thing is gonna be, what do you need to get started in here? Honestly, you're just gonna need your phone or a GoPro. No professional cameras unless you have media. Don't try and sneak a professional camera in. I wouldn't advise it, because if they do catch you without a media pass and an actual camera, you might get in trouble there, and they might just take it, confiscate it, and delete all your footage. Or you just run the risk of damaging really expensive equipment And who wants that? And for instance, like 98% of the footage on my channel has been from my phone. Yeah, literally just that. You don't need anything fancy. Just make sure if you're using your phone, you have enough storage, and make sure you just have battery packs, portable chargers with you to charge your devices when you need to, because if you're gonna be recording a lot, trust me, you're gonna need it. If you're using a GoPro, make sure you have spare batteries. So if you don't have a couple spare ones, maybe one for each day, I would order some. They're not too expensive on Amazon. You can get them tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, get those juiced up for the week. Make sure you have SD cards. When I started filming this video, I forgot to clear out the SD card that was in here. So I just had to delete a bunch of old Valhalla footage from when we did media. Yeah. Have 2 of these bad boys, I would recommend. And the bigger the memory, the better. Obviously, don't kill your budget for content. It depends, but that's if you have a GoPro. Other thing is gonna be video editing software. So how are you gonna edit your content once you're back home, or maybe you're at the airport, you're in the car and you're just gonna get cracking at it? A couple apps that I can think of off the top of my head are gonna be Splice. That's what I use, which is like GoPro's editing app. I use that just for clips that I record on my phone. I think iMovie, if you have an iPhone, I think that's already on your phone if you have it. There is also Adobe Premiere. I think they have their own version for mobile, so that's probably an option as well. I think there's one called Filmora and another one called InShot. I could be wrong, but I think those are on the store. I haven't used them personally. I just use Splice when I do anything editing on my phone. And when I'm at home on my computer, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. If you're on your PC and you have any of these editing programs, such as Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, Sony Vegas, and what's the other one? Oh, probably like iMovie, now that I think about it. Obviously, I'm not gonna go into how to edit these because that is to your liking. I would just type in how to edit a vlog and watch some videos and learn. So very quick, we're gonna go over this again, orientation. So if you're filming, your orientation, for me, I would suggest landscape. This is literally how I film most of my videos, and that's because you can crop your landscape videos to be vertical. So like, I took a Subtronics clip the other day that I recorded at Lost Lands, and I just basically had it zoomed in and scaled it to fit a vertical video. So like, I did it for a TikTok just to test something out, and yeah. Versus if you recorded vertically, if you try and stretch that clip out to be wide and like full screen, it's not gonna look good. So I would say record most of your stuff landscape just to be safe. And again, especially if you're trying to do a vlog for YouTube, when people are on YouTube, they're more conditioned and like ready to absorb content that's like widescreen, like for a TV or your phone, you know? Yeah, you wanna have that in mind versus I'm not going on YouTube to watch a vertical video. Like, I just don't. So keep that in mind, but you can record vertical shots here and there. Obviously you want to get content for your Instagram stories, your TikTok, all that stuff. By all means, do it. But preferably landscape, vertical, every now and then. Now we're going to get into the juicy part, and this is probably the most important part of the video, which is basically the things that you need to keep track of, keep an eye out for, and what to capture. So what to capture. We're gonna start with the preparation. So again, I'm telling you most of the stuff from the perspective of you're doing a vlog. So this is what I would do and what I'm probably gonna do next week or whenever Lost Lands is. That's really soon. So we're gonna start with preparations. So things like buying supplies at the grocery store, at the camping store, wherever, Walmart's, documenting that process. If you're buying any shuttle passes, bus passes, airplane stuff, you're filling up, you're doing oil changes, stuff like that for your car, tire maintenance, document that stuff. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the journey that you're gonna go on. And it's cool, even if it's a couple days before you actually leave. Video yourself preparing for this. The next thing is gonna be B-roll. B-roll is just gonna be the extra clips that weren't really like important, or they're just extra. They're basically there to have people visualize what you're talking about, or to kind of keep the story going. So it's just like some filler, if you will. So like if you're traveling, get some shots of like the mountains, hills, the road, cool cars you're driving by, stuff like that. If you're flying, same thing. Just we're on a plane. This is the plane taking off. You know, us going through TSA, whatever. Things like that that you can basically use to kind of keep the momentum and the story moving forward and adding something extra and some variety to the shots. Another thing you want to capture is the setting. So like if you're pulling up to the airport or if you're at a rest stop, take a quick like 2 or 3 second clip of the McDonald's you guys stopped at and be like, this is where we're at. We're at McDonald's. And then maybe do an update. So like, hey, we're 3 hours into the trip. This is what's going. We still got 10 more hours to go, but we're super excited. We heard this really lit mix from whoever and it was dope. Probably gonna hear it like 2 more times. Let's run it. You know, things like that, just updates, update people, kind of drop it in between your B-roll clips and your fast travel, whatever, your little montage. So when you're at the venue, document like you getting to your plot and do like a little before and after. So do like, this is our empty space with maybe a tarp that we already set down preemptively, and then flick it and all of a sudden, hey, this is our complete campground, and do like an MTV Cribs style thing as an example. You know, show people around your campsite what you're working with, what you set up, what the budget might have been like. Are you guys glamping or what the vibe is? That's something you can also do. It kind of adds a cool element that sometimes people forget to actually document and like film their campsite. Another thing you can film are the people around you. So if you came with a bunch of friends, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or you just meet some people you met on Facebook, whatever, document them, show like updates of how they're doing throughout their weekend as well. If they have something funny to say, if they're wearing something cool, you know, these are characters to your story, if you will. So keep track of that. You never know. It's like a little side plot, little side character. Really important stuff. And this stuff I think adds a lot of value to your vlogs, which is going to be actually documenting the venue and the campgrounds and what the experience is like as a festival goer. So these are a lot of things that a lot of people who haven't been to the event are going to be interested in seeing. If you start doing like a walkthrough of the general village with like the merch tents, so like, oh, we have a pashmina vendor, we have tapestry vendor, we have pin vendor here, all these things like that, film it. Stuff that you might have been curious about or you feel like people might be curious about, film it. If it captures your interest a little bit, film it. Other things to look out for would be like interactive kind of displays or sets. So like if there's like some cool cornhole game or something like that, stuff that like is supposed to be there as an activity, record stuff like that as well. Again, you can think of these as amenities that the festival offers, and the more you document and you can put out there online, that's good, because then all of a sudden that's more value that you're putting into your video long term. Now we're getting into like actually in the festival grounds and like in the crowd. Get some cool shots of the stages. This is stuff you can do throughout the entire weekend. It doesn't matter. Just, you know, keep an eye on like, yo, you know what? I should probably change spots, or maybe I should center myself a little more, or you know what? Let me back up a little bit because I'm trying to get some variety. If you're trying to spice up your vlog, get some different positioning, some different POVs, because if you're just standing in the same spot the whole time, it kind of gets boring because like people's eyes aren't being moved around all that much. Like it's just another shot, another cut, and it's just like, oh, you're kind of in the same spot like the entire day. While we're in the crowd though, this is very, very important. This is gonna be crowd shots. Crowd shots are like the seasoning to the meat. It's really, really important because they offer a lot. Sometimes the person performing on stage is not as important as the people around you. There's always all kinds of crazy stuff going on, especially at Lost Lands in the crowd. I mean, dude, I remember Schism, back-to-back Trampa, someone brought a smoke bomb in somehow, lit that in the middle of the set and just smoked out the entire section we were in with this red and blue like smoke bomb. I don't even know how they got that in. Happened. That's something you could have filmed. I didn't, because I was too busy actually filming the set, I think. Yeah, people headbanging, doing weird dances. If you can get mosh pit footage, it's awesome. There's always all kinds of crazy stuff. I remember last year, or 2 years ago, one of the homies literally got launched in the air into a mosh pit. Like he was like a cannonball, got launched into the air, into the pit, started it, it was lit. Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff is happening. Another thing is rail shots. If you can get yourself on like the media side, it's gonna be on the side aiming towards the middle center of the stage, basically where there's gonna be a rail separating the crowd into left or right and giving people in media and family a place to have space and see the show, dead center. That's a good rail because you can get some really cool shots of people headbanging with the shot of the stage and the artist performing in the background. It's nice. That's like my go-to where I'm usually at is always gonna be on either side of that rail. Other things to look for are gonna be like actors and characters that are involved with the actual festival. So Lost Lands typically has like cavemen running around. You're gonna have dinosaurs. So sometimes they'll have these people come out in like dinosaur costumes and kind of walk around the crowd, or like in the middle, in that little center lane I'm talking about, the little media lane there. Look for that because that's always really cool footage. And also on the topic of dinosaurs, like film the dinosaurs at Lost Lands. There's a lot. Every year there's more and more. And I'm imagining this year it's gonna be an insane amount. Pay attention to people's outfits. If there's a really cool outfit or a costume someone's wearing, film that, you know, literally be like, yo, I really like your costume. Can I like film it really quick? Check out this fit, it's fire drip alert, whatever. Incorporate that into it. It spices it up and you're also kind of like making someone's day because you're like appreciating their outfit so much that you recorded it. And then if they see themselves in your vlog later on, even better, because now they're going to keep coming back to see that one little clip again. And the next thing is going to be totems. Totems, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. If you see a cool totem, film it. Like, if it's funny, it makes you laugh, you want to remember that, document it. Some of them are very entertaining, some of them are very cool visually. Funny moments and storytelling. So literally, like, if you and a friend got separated and like in those 2 hours some crazy shit happened, and this is like the moments after he's telling a story, record that. Him retelling, this person telling a funny story or what just happened, sometimes can be very entertaining for the vlog. And again, it is memories, and it can make people feel like they were there as well. Reactions, record base faces, people laughing, people having just genuinely funny expressions on their faces is good. Reactions invoke a lot of emotion in people watching it. It helps with retention, it helps with people just being interested, and again, it's very entertaining. Trouble or drama. You know, most of the time when it comes to festivals, things don't go according to plan, whether it's on a very serious / urgent note or not. Sometimes it's worth documenting. I mean, it can be something as small as like, dude, every single festival, I rip my fucking shorts. I literally rip my shorts at almost every festival. Things like that. Or, you know, maybe you fell in the mosh pit and you hurt your knee and you're bleeding, and you just vlog that experience. Be like, damn, bro, I busted my knee up in the pit. That's probably gonna be a very common thing. And then the last bits is really just like the journey back, post-festival blues, you know, you guys traveling, stopping and eating on the way back, you guys getting home, unpacking, and crying in the bed or in the corner because you're back home and post-festival depression hits hard. Especially if you haven't been to a festival in a long time, or it's been 2 years since Lost Lands. So yeah, it's interesting to vlog. That basically concludes this guide. These are the things that I think you guys should be paying attention to, and the things I know I need to pay attention to when I'm vlogging and trying to create an entertaining video for you guys to watch and to relive, and so that I can relive those moments and look back at them a year or two from now. Like, look at this whole pandemic. A lot of people were surviving off of festival content vlogs, and I know that kind of inspired people to start creating now they can go back to festivals, those who are fortunate enough to be able to. Keep some of these things in mind, jot this down. I'll see if I can just like copy and paste a list of this stuff in the description so you can kind of just screenshot it and keep that handy. If you have any feedback or any extra ideas or input, let me know down in the comments below. And another thing, this is actually kind of an announcement, but yo, I just started up a Discord, so if you'd like to join that, the link in the description will get you in there. It's no charge, it's completely free, and it's just me trying to build a community with you guys so we can share memes, content, chat, game with each other, and keep you guys updated on all the latest things when it comes to like events and festivals that's in this little WHOISBRIAN universe that's going on. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we are creeping ever so quickly into Lost Lands 2021. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Let me know if you're gonna be there. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and that'll be it. See ya, homie.